Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. So today I'm jumping on the bandwagon and I'm sharing what I received for Christmas for 2018. I did make one of these videos last year for my 2017 Christmas gifts, and I'm pretty excited to share what I received this year. I would have filmed this probably on Christmas or maybe the day after because I thought I was going to be receiving one more gift, but I found out that apparently it's on a boat somewhere between China and the United States and it's not scheduled to get here until February, and my father will not tell me what it is. So it's a mystery to me. It could be anything. So I am here in my living room. It's a little bit different aesthetic from my office that I usually film at. I've lit some candles and you can see there are nutcrackers surrounding me to the point where if you're scared of nutcrackers, my living room is not the place for you to be because there are a lot of them. Just a side note. Oh, and there's guy's head right there, and they're all on the mantle and they're like looking down at you with their faces and their mouths and whatever. So this year I decided to give my dad, who is my primary gift giver, a little bit of some help, because in previous years I've gotten some gifts that, while I'm super grateful for everything that I get, I didn't like. And when it comes to family, if I don't like something, I would rather just tell them and maybe they get their money back or get me something that I would actually use, instead of being like, oh, thanks, and then I never use it. So I understand that some people might think that line of thinking is ungrateful, but I would rather be honest than have something and then they say, well, I've never seen you wear that. I've never seen you use that. And I'd be like, oh, I hate it. So, okay. But I would never do that with acquaintances or coworkers. I'm always very gracious for anything that I receive. But when it comes to family, I'm pretty cutthroat. So that's just how I am. So, like I said, I got a list together on Amazon, and the great thing about Amazon wish list is that you can pull from all over the internet. It doesn't have to be something that's just on Amazon. So, you know, some of the items that I put on there, whether it was like from Think Geek or Rifle Paper Co., I was able to put them on the list, and then my dad, in theory, or anyone who had the link, could go and click it and it would take them to the website where the item could be purchased. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you is actually a tradition that I get every year. It's to the point where my dad says they don't even confirm that they're going to send it. They just charge his credit card and he gets it. And it's actually a Christmas ornament. So I may have said this before in previous videos, but I am a proud alumna of Penn State University. And pretty much since I started going there, my dad has been ordering from the Danbury Mint a Christmas ornament. So each year they come out with unique Christmas ornament that is Penn State themed and has Santa. And so this year, for 2018, they have this really cute fireplace mantle with Santa and the Penn State stockings, and his little bag has the Nittany Lion paw print, and it says 2018 on it. So it's really cute. It's not my favorite of the ornaments. There's been some really, really awesome ones, but I do enjoy this, and I'm at the point now where I can have my own Penn State tree. So that's one of the things in the future. I think I'm going to try to buy either like an artificial white or blue tree, and I'm just going to have like my Penn State tree, and it's only going to have Penn State ornaments on it, and that's just how it's going to be. So I get that every year. So I think the year that I don't get it, it's going to be a pretty emotional thing for me. The next thing that I purchased, wait, did I say purchased? The next thing that I received was actually something that technically I did purchase for my father to give to me because it was on Black Friday, and that is 23andMe. So if you don't know what this is, it is a saliva collection kit. But basically it is a kit where you give them your saliva, which some people completely are freaked out about. I'm kind of the mindset of this point where if the government wanted to do something with my DNA, they probably have it already. You know, I've been to the hospital a couple times, you know, obviously blood, other DNA has been taken from me. So I'm really not at this point worried that they're gonna clone me, because what can you do at this point? But I'm really excited for this. So this one, it is to help with your ancestry, and I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but this one can also, oh yeah, health and ancestry. It tells you right on here. So I think this is the one that tells you like what you could be predispositioned for in terms of diseases and things like that. And then also your ancestry. So in my case, my mom passed away when I was younger, and she had some health issues. Some of them were genetic. And of course, that's something that my doctor and I have already discussed. But I would be interested to see if those types of genes could be in me, or like other things that other people in her family could have had. I don't know. And then also just background information. So I kind of have an idea about my father. You know, he's a very, I don't want to say generic and boring, but you know, he's got very common Anglo-Saxon, Irish, whatever background. My mom, from what I know, I mean, she was born in Puerto Rico and she was Puerto Rican, but I don't understand, or I shouldn't say I understand, but I don't know what her background is. And so I'm really interested to see if this could give me some more information and insight about who I am and what my genetic makeup is. And some of my family members have done this, and they've also done Ancestry, and they thought that it was a really cool experience. So I'm excited for this. The next item that I received for Christmas is this Revlon Salon one-step hair dryer and a volumizer. So basically it looks like a brush, and it, as your hair is wet, you can kind of like brush it out, and it's gonna brush it, dry it, and give you some volume. I actually have seen someone on YouTube talk about this, which is how it like came into my being, or my knowledge, whatever, you know. What word do I want to use? I don't know. But I thought this looked really awesome. I currently blow dry my hair pretty much every single morning. And I gotta be honest, it's kind of tedious, but if I don't, I look like a rat. Now I just look like a groomed rat. So that's that extra step. But I'm pretty excited to try this, and I was excited. I'm saying excited a lot. I am excited. I'm glad because this was on my Christmas list, and this is something that my father would have never known to get me, or if I tried to explain it, he would have never known. So I'm pretty excited about this. The next item that I received was actually something that I got from my list, but it was from Rifle Paper Co. And they are a really adorable stationery company. They sell planners and calendars and greeting cards, but it's kind of got this vintage feel to it. I adore their style, and I saw something that I was really interested in, and my dad actually got it for me. And so it's I guess I should just tell you, it is the Rifle Paper Co. 5-year journal. So I've been seeing a lot of people in the videos that I watch talk about 5-year journals, and basically the ones they're talking about are a single book, and it covers 5 years. Where this one, it gives you that old school vintage, first of all, the book case, so vintage, but 5 unique books inside, one for each year, and they are undated, and they look like the books I used to adore getting from the library when I was a kid. I don't even know what kind of binding this is, but I used to love getting books like this. They just felt so good, you know, in my hands when I was reading them, and I just loved like cracking the spine, and it was just a complete love affair with this style of books. And so I adore these, and I love the color scheme. I'm so excited. So I do journal. I don't journal every day. It is something that I'm trying to get better at, but I love the idea of a 5-year journal because you can change so much, not only in 5 years, but 1 year, you know, 6 months, you can change so much. And I read my journals a lot. I go back from previous times, even as recent as earlier this year, and I just relive some of the things that I've gone through and I've experienced, and I just think about how much, you know, how far I've come, and you know what my life is like now compared to when I wrote it. So I love these journals, and I would be happy to do a flip through in a separate video. But basically you can do, there's an area for goals and list. You can have your goals. There's list for memories celebrated and places traveled, books that you've read, movies you've watched, things you want to remember, things you want to forget, and just plenty of space for journaling. And then it gets into the actual journal, and so it gives you 366 days, and you basically get essentially a blind paragraph. So you can just do the highlights, and it's undated, so you can do it whenever. But oh my god, look at this, look how gorgeous this is. But I'm really excited. I don't think I'm going to be able to journal every single day, but I love the idea of aspiring to journal every single day and just get the highlights. I think it's really a really awesome idea, and I'm excited to take this challenge on. So before I get to my last gift, I had some items that I put on my list as I crack my back that I didn't get, which is fine. I might buy them on my own. I asked for a new Xbox. I currently have an Xbox 360, but I haven't hooked it up since I moved back a year and a half ago, and now but I kind of want a new Xbox, and I've been getting the itch to play some video games. So maybe that's on a boat from China? I don't know. I don't think so. There's some like Etsy things. There was perfume that my dad did not get me. The Victor and Ralph Bonbon, which I ended up just buying yesterday at Ulta because I think it smells amazing and I get compliments when I wear it. And then there was this really cool solar system necklace from Think Geek where it had the planets, and the planets were different gemstones, you know, like jade and amethyst and things like that. And Saturn had this really cute gold ring around it. And it wasn't too expensive, but I don't think my dad's gonna watch this video, so I think I can say this. My dad's super frugal, like proudly frugal. And so apparently he felt that the shipping and handling of the necklace was too much, and therefore, as he told me on Christmas, he refused to pay the shipping and handling on it because I think it was like $9 and he didn't want to pay $9. So okay. So he was like, you didn't get that necklace. I was like, okay, that's cool. But the item that I did get, I'm pretty excited. I don't know how to use it yet, and I figure I'm gonna be able to find out very soon because I think so many people got one of these this year. Oh my god, I really need to get stronger. It is a Instant Pot, which it is Instant Pot, right? Instant Pot, but I say Instapot. Thank you, Instagram, for ruining me saying this word forever. So I'm like, oh, can I get an Instapot? Oh my god, the nutcracker attacked me. Okay, so I never had a pressure cooker before, but I understand the concept of a pressure cooker. I've only heard amazing things about the Instapot. And for example, I go to Weight Watchers. I've talked about that before. But there are people that praise Instapots about how quick They cook things, you know, how amazingly easy it is. They like sing from the rafters about how great this thing is. Apparently it can cook a whole chicken in 8 minutes. I'm not going to find that out because I don't eat chicken, but I think it's a really interesting, cool thing if it does. But I would love to learn how to cook some vegetables in there or some fish since I'm a pescatarian. Hashtag the annoying non-meat eater. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. Also, I want to really get back into cooking my own meals. I have gotten so far away from cooking this year that is a goal of mine for next year. And I think the Instant Pot is going to help me reach my goals. So with that, those are all the things that I received this year for Christmas for 2018. If you liked this video or found any of the information helpful, please think about giving this video a thumbs up, or you might have these two guys and their friends to deal with. But until next time, guys, I hope you guys all stay well. Bye!